Hi, I'm Heather from Paint to Real Fiber Arts, and today is Monday in our P.J.S Yarn Chat podcast. Hi everyone! I hope you have all had an awesome, wonderful weekend and everything. My weekend ended up being good due to me feeling much better besides just having a stuffy nose, and my son feeling a lot better and his little cough going away, which I'm super happy about. And I would have made a podcast on Friday, but I was super busy, so that's why I ended up making one today, which I'm super happy to be sharing what I made and talking with all of you. I ended up not making a lot of things, but I made a couple things. I ended up making these two really cute, adorable little mini pouches. Originally they were going to be for my business cards, but due to them being a little smaller than I anticipated, I ended up just deciding that they're going to be for like accessories or something else, and I'm going to put them up in my shop once I make more of them. This one is the multicolored one, which is super cool. And it has a lot of space. It has a nice little buttonhole, so you can put like a bigger button or a little button, and then it'll still go down and work out really nice. And this one's the rainbow one. It's pretty much the same thing. It's a little bigger because of the yarn I used, and also I made a little bigger flap for it, which is also super nice. I really liked making these. They came out super pretty, super adorable, super cute. I do want to make a little loopy thing on it so you can hook it onto something so it's less likely to get lost. And also make a little bigger ones for my business card. It's on my list, so that way I have a nice little business card holder like I originally planned for them. And then this was made with Expression Fiber Arts yarn. This is their sock weight yarn. It's 100% merino yarn. It's in one of the rainbow colors. They no longer probably have it available, but they might have some other kind of rainbow. But the exact rainbow that I have, probably not, usually due to them selling out, and then they sell out and then they have to re-dye and so forth and re-up all their shops. So sometimes their things go away and then they come back. Sometimes they don't come back at all. But anyways, this is a really pretty multi-colored rainbow that they hand dyed, and I really love it. I love the feel of their sock yarn. It's so soft, super fun to work with, super stretchy, and super just great. And this one is Leicester and Leicester Super Merino Wool 50/50 blend, and it is just their sport weight, which is just a multicolored. This one's Candle Flame. Yeah, it's Candle Flame, but it's usually out around Christmas time, so it's probably not out now, but sometimes she has it up throughout the year, and it's super pretty. And she has it on all different weights. The same thing with the rainbows, on all different yarn weights that she has, such as she had on the sport, she had on her silk yarn, she had on everything, and she had this one and everything too, which is super pretty. I really love her hand-dyed yarn. I'll put a link to her store down below if you would like to get some beautiful hand-dyed yarn from a really nice shop. That's one of them that I highly suggest. She also has great tutorials on how to crochet and knit, and she's the reason that I know how to crochet and knit so good, because when I went back to learning how to crochet a few years ago, I've been crocheting and knitting since I was like 8 years old, but when I totally decided to get more into it and learn all the right techniques and everything, that's what I ended up doing was a YouTube search, and her YouTube videos popped up right away, and it really worked out really good. She's really good at teaching, and she's very good. She's one of my favorites to listen to. There's lots of others, but she's one of my favorites. And put a link to her YouTube page down below, and if you know anybody that wants to learn how to crochet or knit, that's a great way to do it. She also has help on other various stitches, and she also has other various things like how to crochet a hat or knit a hat, as well as how to make those. It was a really nice hat. It was one of the ones that, I guess, ponytail kind of hats that your ponytail sticks out of. I guess it's like, I forget the name of those hats, but anyways, it's the ones that messy bun hat, there you go, that you can like tie it up and it'd be a hat, and or it could be a cowl, or it could be a messy bun hat, and it's super cute and adorable, like pattern she has a little video with it. She has other ones. I haven't been on her site in a while, but she always has other various patterns on there, as well as in her shop. Anyways, the next thing that I am going to be showing you is this cute little egg. I think it's a little long for an egg, this pattern was, and I can't seem to remember the one that I always use that I didn't write down. I just had it in my brain and I knew how to do it, but I keep forgetting how to do it. So I think I'm going to either take this pattern and add to it something, or just find a different pattern, because I want to make a whole bunch of eggs, and although this looks like a pretty like dragon egg, not really an Easter egg. It's kind of a little long and not really as Easter egg like I thought it was going to be. And then I kind of messed up the bottom a little, but you wouldn't notice that unless you're a crocheter or knitter with stitching it up a little weird. But other than that, it came out super cute and adorable. I plan on making other eggs. I want to make ones with cute little eyes and kawaii faces, and it's going to be so much fun. And I just love making little eggs all year round. It'd be so cool. And these are just I forgot to say how I made these. These are just single crochets. You just chain X amount, and then you do single crochets around, increasing, and then you go around and around, and then you do double crochets around and around, and then you do decrease to make the little flappy thing. And then I just did a little crab stitch at the end, even though that's something I just added. It wasn't on the pattern. Then this one is just single crochets. You just do increases and decrease, and then stitch up the bottom. And then that's it for finished things. These are just all the things that I guess you would say works in progress. They are a whole bunch of little turtle shells. They are in all different colors. I just haven't made the body part of the turtle yet. This one is this one is sorry, I forgot to say what kind of yarn this is. This is I Love This yarn. It's 100% acrylic yarn, worsted weight from Hobby Lobby. This is in the color Peacock. This one is 100% cotton yarn in DK weight, and it is from Paintbox Yarn. And this is in the color Royal Blue. This one is in the color Wash Blue or Wash Teal. And it's a really nice, beautiful cotton DK weight yarn, which is a little lighter weight than the normal DKs. I really like how soft it is and how it feels on my hands and how it makes awesome amigurumis. And I like the two tones, the blue and blue for the turtle shell in that one. This one is the red. It's in Red Wine, which is also a Paintbox DK yarn, 100% cotton yarn. This one is also the same Paintbox DK yarn, 100% cotton yarn. And this one is Paper White. Really had fun making all of these. This one is in the Hobby Lobby yarn. It's in the bee or honey bee. I always mix up the name. It's in I think it's Glow, and this is the blue green one. I don't remember the name. Just remember it was Glow, and it's super soft. I think this would make awesome hats, this yarn. And also really beautiful scarves. It is so pretty, and it's 100%, actually not 100%, it is cotton and, I'm not cotton, it is acrylic and polyester blend. Super nice, beautiful yarn. Then on this side is I Love This Cotton, and it's Stellina and cotton blend, which it's black with green Stellina, which gives it a nice shiny sparkly look. It's super soft and really nice for Stellina yarn. The Stellina part stays really nicely on. It does come off a little, but like all Stellina does, but it's super, super pretty. I really love it. I love how pretty it looks. I want to get all the colors in it, and they have every color. And I really love this Glow yarn. I have this like pink one of it too, but even though it's labeled purple, but it's pink and purples and greens, and it's super pretty, and I want to get the other colors. And it's just so soft. Then this is I Love This yarn in the peacock color, even though the peacock looks more like sea creature, I think. Even though I love peacock colors, but this is definitely more of a sea creature color. It's like blues and greens and blackish green. And then this is I Love This Cotton Paper White, 100% cotton yarn, DK weight. And then I Love This yarn is 100% acrylic yarn. Super nice. It gives it the two tones, which I love. Then this one is the paperweight DK weight 100% cotton yarn, paintbox yarn, and paperweight is the color. This is 100% merino superwash yarn, sock weight, the rainbowish color, and it's from Expression Fiber Arts, which is beautiful hand-dyed yarn. This one is a green, grass green. It is 100% cotton yarn, DK weight, and it's paintbox yarn. Then this one is, on this side is just, it's called Brights. It is I Love This Cotton from Hobby Lobby, 100% cotton yarn. It is so soft and beautiful. It is like, all this yarn is beautiful. I'm having so much fun with it. Pretty much you just make the easiest, do single crochets, you just work in the round increase, and then you do a back loop thing, and then you do a decrease, back loop, single crochet, not back loop thing. And then you do a decrease all the way down to the end, and then you stitch it shut after you stuff it. And then you got the turtle shell. Next I'll be connecting the arms and legs and the tail and then the face. Go on there and it'll look super cute and adorable, and I can't wait to make it. And all the body parts are going to look all different colors. I can't wait. Well, this, if it's yellow, then it'll be all yellow on one. If it's green on all one. But all different, each one is going to have a different color body. That's what I should have said. Sorry. So that's it for finished things and things that are in works in progress. I am going to be making a little bag pouch thing. It's going to end up being for, I got one of those little, it's really small and tiny, and it's an external hard drive, and it's a couple of terabytes, and I got that for my birthday. The hubby bought it for me because I really needed one to store all my video stuff on it. And since I'm planning on getting a Mac notebook computer, I am planning on taking all the stuff that's on my Windows computer and putting it on there, all the video stuff, and start editing on my Mac notebook versus on my Windows computer. And the Windows computer isn't really like the video editing equipment, and it doesn't like videos, period, where the Mac will love it. So I'm hoping to solve my problems with my computer and uploading videos on it, because it's really annoying and it's going to be worth the extra money that I'm investing in my computer. And I finally saved up enough money due to tax returns, so we have enough money to purchase this, which I'm super happy. And then he just got a raise at his job, so he's super happy about that. So everyth's going good. So yeah, I want to make a little pouch for it because it came with this like wire and I'm just afraid it's going to just fall on the ground and get smashed, and then there goes all my stuff that's saved. So since everything falls on the ground and smashes here because we have tile floor and then we have carpet in some of it, but under the carpet's not that soft. So if something falls, it's like a big thing and it ends up breaking. So I don't want that to happen to my external hard drive, so I thought this nice little yarn cushion bag will be great for it. And it's going to be super fun to make. Oh, this is in the colorway Jazz Stripes. It is in I Love This Yarn. It's a super pretty multicolored rainbow colors. I really love it. And I can't wait to see how it looks with this beautiful pouch I'm making. It's just going to look similar to those business card, well, they would have been business card, but to the mini pouches that I do, just a little bigger, and then as well as a little wider, not just, and taller, because the external hard drive is like a rectangle, so it's a little bigger than a cell phone. They have ones that are really, really small, but I like the one that I have is at least not going to get lost in a pile of things, which is great. So yeah, that's it with new things. I did end up getting, another new thing. It was the thing I needed to hold the iPad up so I can record on it. So I ended up getting the clip thing that will go on top of my tripod, and I can't wait to use it during my live stream. So I'm going to be able to do the live stream since I am feeling better, and it looks like my schedule is going really well on Wednesday. So it's going to be Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. I live in northern San Diego, California, so it's 7:30 p.m., which is California time, northern San Diego, California time, that is. And it's going to be at 7:30 p.m. and I can't wait to see all of you during it. And that's going to be on my hubby's iPad, so I'm not sure how the quality will come out, but from the test video I did, it came out okay. But it definitely comes out much better on this camera that I'm using, and on my cell phone. But I want to be able to live stream like the best way I think possible, and I think the iPad is the best one. But we will see. If it has any issues, then we'll just switch over to the phone or the computer, because I do have a webcam. It's just not that great. And the phone, I always think I'm whispering when I use it, so that's why I didn't want to risk you guys not hearing me. So I thought it would be just best to use the iPad, because at least I don't sound like I'm whispering. So yeah, I'm super excited to do the live stream, which is going to be just knit, crochet, work on whatever fiber arts project that you want to work on together with me while we hang out and I chat with all of you. And I really enjoy doing that with all of you the last few weeks and videoing it, so I thought it'd be fun to do a live stream. And also that means that I don't have to sit through the editor. I can just upload right after, which is awesome. It's going to be my first live stream ever, but at the same time, from what I hear from all the live streams I've heard about, that it's actually a lot easier to upload the video. So we will see if that is true after I am done videoing it with all of you. So then if you don't end up joining me on my live stream tomorrow, you'll be able to still see the video. I really like all the live streams that I have participated in and all the ones that I've seen afterwards, due to me just not being around when they were doing it. And I really love doing all these crochet along or knit along or work on whatever fiber arts projects together kind of videos. I think it's so fun, and we learn more about each other, and we get to hang out and just have a great time. And it's been just a really good time. And the last few Mondays I've been participating in Louie and Loop's live stream, which is Monster Make Mondays. He's not having one next week, but I'll have it the following Monday. But he's also having it for the month of April, not just March. It was pretty much he ends up crocheting a monster that either he draws up or somebody he knows draws up, or somebody that is part of the live stream, or somebody that's seen his crochet stuff and is part of his I guess you would say joined his Facebook group or crochet club group or Twitter group or Instagram or whatever. But if you drew up a monster picture for him, a little mini amigurumi monster that you would like him to turn into a little mini amigurumi, and you just draw it up, and then he just crochets it. So it just looks like a regular picture somebody drew up, and then he just turns it into a mini amigurumi. It's so awesome to watch, and I'm just amazed that he just comes up with these patterns out of his head as he's like crocheting right there live. It's like he's not reading from a pattern, he's just crocheting like from his brain, which is super cool and fun to watch. I always am just like, wow, amazed when people can just make up any kind of shape or any kind of amigurumi from their head like that. I'm starting to get into that a little bit, but I have to write it down as I go along, or I just forget what I'm doing. So I just think it's awesome when people don't have to even write it down and they already have it, and then they write it down later, and it's just like, and they could just look at the amigurumi they made and just already know how it's all been constructed, where I forget how I constructed it. So I gotta write it down right then and there. So one day maybe I'll get that good. So yeah, that's been a lot of fun, just like crocheting while watching Louie and Loops on Mondays. He's going to have another live stream of that, not next Monday, but the following Monday. And I'm not sure what time it's going to be, because it might be a different time, because he asked everybody what time they would best like live streams at, because lately it's been at 3, but he said he can do live streams at other times. So he had a little info thing where you get to fill it out and tell them what time it is and stuff that you like it. So I'm not sure what ended up being the winter time, but I'll let you know if you don't already find out, or you could just go to it's Loose and Loops is his YouTube name, as well as his Facebook group, and usually the times are always announced in his Facebook group. He also sometimes makes videos on YouTube about it too, which is super cool. I'm super excited to be watching that tarot show that's on AMC with the hubby. We're going to be watching that soon. We really love like really weird, crazy shows like that, and it just looks like it'd be a really good show. It's like these British people that pretty much get stuck out in Antarctica on their ships. They're the British Navy, that is, and they end up getting stuck, not just one ship but two ships, and then they decide to go exploring, and they find creatures and other things going on beneath the ice and beneath the ice, which is super cool. I can't wait to watch it. It looks super good. I finally ended up finishing the show Valar. It's so good. If you're into that kind of show, it is a CW show. I really like it. Once I got into it, I was like, oh, I really hope they saved the main character and stuff, which is super cool. It's pretty much this military mission that went wrong, and one of their own got stuck, and then there's a little more to the story, and then at the same time the mission is to rescue the guy. And it's like, is he gonna get rescued? Is he gonna get rescued? Kind of show. And then and then it ends up having a really kind of like, oh, there's more to it kind of ending. So I really wish they would have another season, but I don't think CW is going to sign it up for another season. But we will see. Maybe another network will take it. I really hope that is what happens. But anyways, I'm going to be letting all of you go now. I have some things to do. I can't wait to chat and talk with all of you tomorrow. I hope you all have an awesome, wonderful, beautiful day, night, afternoon, no matter where you are from. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do by hitting the subscribe button down below. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you would like to leave me a comment, please do. I really love each and every one of my comments that I get from each and every one of you. Thank you so much. If you would like to buy something from my Etsy shop and help support me and my family, please do by clicking the link down below. If you would like to check out my blog, please do by clicking the link down below. If you would like to follow me on any of my social networks such as Facebook, Twitter, Bloglovin, or Instagram, the links are all down below. If you would like to email me, the link is down below. If I have forgotten anything, the links are all down below, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.